Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Brad Miller.
And this is IFXtra. So, how have you been this week? You had a good week? We've had quite a nice week. Someone had a birthday.
Yes, I've been getting old. Yes.
Only a day older than the day before.
Very true.
It's fine.
Thank you to everyone who wished me happy birthday on Discord. You're very kind. Yeah. I mean, I've been a bit sort of quiet on Discord, just being like crazy busy with things all the time. But yes, that was very nice.
No.
So yeah, it's my birthday on Thursday. We did some cool stuff, like we cut up some fence panels and took them to the tip. Household recycling centre.
Yeah. Trips to tips are always fun.
Yeah. No, I had some nice sort of chill out time, and I've been building a thing.
You went out for a meal?
Isn't that well? I'm doing them in chronological order.
Okay.
Been building a thing which isn't finished yet, but I will show you when it's done. It'll be cool.
Okay.
Yeah, we went out for lunch with my parents, and we went out for dinner for a curry. Like us, Goose, Ferret, Mr. Tapestry, and
what were they called when they were in the games? Can't remember.
Dom and Joey and Shaz and Riv.
Oh yeah,
I think.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, Shaz and Riv.
So yeah, that was nice. Had a nice curry.
Cool.
Yeah, I haven't done a fantastic amount of
work.
Interference this week, just with having a bit of time off for that.
Yeah.
And then we're off on some sort of secret adventure shortly. I don't know what that's going to be, but I'll report back to you on the quiz on Sunday.
Oh, and don't forget the clocks go forward, spring forward before Sunday.
Right. So yeah, well, we talked about that at quiz time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Okay. Why don't we go and see who won this week's awards? Picture of the week this week goes to Piscolo 10 for next level capture, symbols, letters and punctuation marks. Whoa, I don't think I'd pass that one if I had to look at that, but that is beautifully done. Well done, Piscolo.
My favourite description this week was Meditating Under the Sweltering Desert Sun by Marmelian. Yeah, sometimes you just get a description that uses a really evocative word, and it really works. You know, not meditating under the hot desert sun, but the sweltering desert sun. You can really feel it. Nice work, Marmelian.
Community pick of the week this week also goes to Piscolo 10 for Pregnant Goose Looks at Human Laying Eggs. She looks very disapproving, and I'm not surprised. That's a bit rude. Well done, Piscolo. You're on a roll. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Now we're going to see what we were talking about last week in the forums. So last week I said, would you ever want to open a business? If so, what type? So we've obviously got a business that does, all this and the quizzes and everything. But I've always thought it'd be quite cool to have a bookshop. Be amazing. And you always thought it'd be cool to have an escape room.
Yeah. I mean, I do that at some point when we have some money. But, yeah.
But only one person answered us, and that was Callum, and he said owning a small store focused on a certain hobby would be cool. Get some regulars visiting, and it's quite enough to be able to have a chat with like-minded people. That's a good idea, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, because people say, what is it? Do a job you enjoy,
you never have to
and then you have to work day in your life.
But
the sort of converse is, if your job is something you enjoy, you are always working, or something along those lines.
About that way around.
like I'm always doing work.
Pretty much,
yeah. But
that's the stuff you do for fun as well, isn't it? Really, yeah. Cool. Okay. Now we're going to go and see what we talk about next week in the forums. What was your worst, hardest subject at school? For me, it was chemistry. I could ace biology and physics, but couldn't get my head around chemical equations. It was the only subject I failed. How about you?
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pin thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
Okay, now don't forget, tomorrow night is Zeitgeist Night. It's the quiz with 5 rounds of 5 different topics.
Yep, every Sunday night at 7 p.m. UK time over on twitch.tv/interference run Zeitgeist, the Interference Quiz of the Week, a live interactive quiz stream where you play along against the rest of the audience, competing for points and places on the leaderboard. Bunnery picks 5 drawings from Interference, uses them as inspiration for the rounds. So, you know, a round on seagulls might be seaside resorts, things with wings. Seabirds. I'm saying things in the wrong order.
Are you all right?
No, I was just thinking, like, maybe I should have done a birthday related thing. You know, birthdays in March.
Oh yeah,
or something.
That's true.
I don't know. But we don't know what the actual topics are going to be until the night. But would you like to tease us with the names of the featured artists?
Okay, this week we have got drawings from Rubber Ducky, Space Cat, Irie, Joni, and Geo Lizzie, all in capitals. Quite cool.
I like the way you did that. Yeah. Okay, cool. So if you want to see what those are, you'll have to join us tomorrow night at 7 p.m. UK.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Right, our clocks are going forward. So if you're in the US, we've seemed an hour late for you for the last few weeks. We're going to go back to the normal time.
Okay.
Because US clocks go forward first.
Yeah, they've already gone forward. We're going to catch you up.
So yeah. So you know, if you have a look on the Interference website, playinterference.com, the Zeitgeist advert on there always shows the correct time. If you're on Discord, Ava posts things with the correct time in there.
There you go.
It's all good. Yeah. You know, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
We'll see you there. Okay.
What do I say now?
You say, would you like to say that's what's happening tomorrow?
Yes.
And then what happened last week?
So that's what's happening tomorrow, but what happened last week?
Well, last week, Dakesh won with 183, Phantom was second with 171, and Jess was third with 162. So nobody got over 200. So the category was a little bit tricky there for some people. Most people.
Was a little bit difficult, yeah.
But hopefully it won't be so bad this week.
Okay. Excellent. So, yeah, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night over there for that.
Totally. Okay, that's all the news for now. Just goes to say.
Yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can join on the web at playinterference.com or search for Interference in the App Store on your device and download the app. You can also join the chapters over on Discord, playinterference.com/Discord. And if you'd like to give us a bit of monthly support for ongoing maintenance of the game, building a new website, new apps, all kinds of stuff that we want to do, you can find us on Patreon, patreon.com/interference. Patrons become supporters on Interference, so you get access to cool things like replays, you get some extra game modes, all that kind of stuff. And if you're a quiz player, you get a custom entrance shout out from Ava.
Cool, that's my favourite bit. Okay, that's it for now. So we'll see you again next Saturday.
Yep, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.